Rogers.
I'm Roman Simon.
And this is our presentation. Alright, this is the design. It's essentially characters drawn in a line, and behind them is a multiboard design encompassed in a circle. And so I'll explain the elements of it. Alright, characters. So obviously they're working together to move the pen. So this, I feel, represents a good cooperation in the work environment. And they're obviously happy, we're smiling and everything, so I feel it makes the tasking more enjoyable. And so now I can split the pen in line. Alright, the pen. The pen represents the tools we use to create our ideas, and I feel it's very important to explain the digital media side of the design. Whereas the line, it shows motion from left to right as it's being drawn, and it encompasses the animation side of the class. So now I'll move on to the background. The background, as I said, is a circle, and inside of it is a multiboard design. So the multiboard design is to create a sort of digital feel to it as to, say, the computer or even the digital media side of it. Whereas the circle is to show a bond between people, and also it's an infinite loop, therefore representing infinite possibilities between your ideas.
And then we looked at the color choices and what we thought would be best. And we decided on 3 colors. We chose blue, which more represented the students as communication between each and every student and in group work, communicating what ideas you had. Intelligence, which would be knowing what you needed to do on your certain type or on your certain program to get what you wanted out of it. And then friendliness between new students coming in and then the students that are already there. We chose white because it represented sort of an efficiency, which would be good for time management in the class, a purity for the ideas that everyone gave and just coming up within the class, and then sort of a clarity and simplicity in your idea so that everyone can understand. And then we also chose black because it represented more elegance, which we believed would be good for anyone's design to look elegant. Sophistication, which would also look good in any sort of design that you're thinking about. And then safety, both in the classroom environment and for any ideas that you might have who you would know would be safe in the environment you're in. And then we also thought about our typography and word placement. And we went for a modern and sans serif font mixture. And the sans serif kind of does a young, cool, and clean feeling so that we could get younger audiences to enjoy it. But we also wanted to go with a modern, which would mean more of a stylish or intelligent or even progressive font, so that we could also get what the class is about with all this new equipment.
Alright, the marketing plan for whenever we actually want to spread our ideas to others will be made up of the 4 ways of Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and creating our own website. Our own website will point out all our ideas into one website instead of pointing out like different facts out throughout other websites, so you don't have to get lost in finding little facts that won't be. Facebook is used by 94% of teenagers today, and it will help us share a variety of content to a large audience, mainly young minds. Twitter, 1 of 3 U.S. citizens between the ages of 15 and 34 use Twitter, and Twitter is a micro-blogging, like texting, and you can also put pictures and videos, but this will help us, like, if we want to cite our videos or cite pictures, we're just telling people on Twitter, saying, this is where it is. YouTube, more than 1 billion people use YouTube monthly, and it is used throughout 61 countries. So, and if I remember correctly, YouTube is the #1 social media site that is used. YouTube will help us promote our creative videos to a wide spread around the world if we get that far out. And it will give awareness for our content too. So say, hey, we got this, instead of saying, hey, I brought this up on accident. I think this is actually cool, so we can show as that
interface is finalized. We haven't decided everything on it, but essentially it will be an animation promoting the class using the logo that we created. At first, it would be a dark, endless room with our two characters sitting in the middle. As time would go on, they would start slowly creating anything just to fill in the space. Eventually, they happened to come across the tool that they're using, and they would start drawing a line running from left to right, creating that line. And so, as they would run, they would slowly fade into the logo, therefore creating it. And once that happened, it would start slowly panning outward, revealing a computer screen along with a person's hands, alluding to the fact that that person created this design and has been working on it. Those are our sources.
Good, okay, let's take a couple minutes and finalize your comments on Schoology, and then we will ask some questions. Okay, any questions you guys have?
Yeah, have you guys thought about using a different design, like other than the motherboard behind it, just, something else?
We considered a lot of things, but we felt that the motherboard represented a lot more what digital really is. It represents it without exactly explaining it, presenting it exactly how it is.
It kept it more simple compared to like adding in a computer screen or something.
That promotional animation that you were talking about, that's more or less like a commercial kind of buffer type idea that we would use in several different projects. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else?
Before I offer some commentary, and
Yeah.
first of
Absolutely.
all,
Thank you guys.
yeah, thank you. And